about we ask around town and see if they know another route to Volcano? There has to be a way.
So now we are fully recovered HP and MP. Alright, Y is removed. Yeah. Yeah, because we had Angela 3rd. It'll do better to have the adornment on her. And she's a little bit behind in experience to reaching level 10. I think we already checked here and it was just Angela's weapon that could be updated. Yeah, we already got the other two here. And then everyone did have armor. Oh yeah, so as I mentioned while Brave was here, that there is a little cactus that shows up here in Maya. Well, he does not show up until after you initiate the first event with him. And he is over here up on this box on the 10th. So make sure coming back in here that you grab it. And believe me, there are others in previous areas that we've been to. So you will have to backtrack to previous areas at the start of the game to find them all. Okay, so we got weapons, we got armor. Gear is good, or... yeah. Weapons, armor, which will be gear. And then items are all good. Don't need to heal. I will stop into the inn to save, though. And then we'll start asking around for,
Welcome. Come again.
well, actually... oh, I could put those on you on strength to counter. Her strength and her stamina are actually like her two probably strongest ones there. Payback. Reduce total amount of gauge used by 10% when using class skills. That's actually a pretty nice one too. But again, that's only going to apply to her. Where Pinpoint and Fortitude apply to everyone. Oh, okay. Won't let me do that just yet. Okay, so heal, CS boost, are sturdy. And then you got 2 points, so we could, yeah. Get your stamina up there. Boost you up as well. Okay. So now let's save again now that we got that out of the way. I know I was going to stop, but I realized looking right after he said that it had only actually just been under an hour. So I'm going to keep going for a bit. I'm still going to continue to stop whenever OBS goes red. And give it a moment to buffer or get back up to speed as it goes green again. So those magic golems, I don't remember exactly what they're called. I think in the adventure log. So strategy here would actually be where you change like which enemies they attack, whether they focus on using physical attacks and magic and skills, are focused more towards one or the other, and then the customization here, you can go between the three things. You can choose how often they use their class strikes, their skills. Well, you can choose how often they use the class strikes, the moves, which would be things like magic spells, and abilities on their wheel, like healing, light, and holy bolt. And then how often they use healing items. In fact, actually, I do want them to use healing items. I'm gonna leave you leveled off for now. Master attack enemies and assist. Okay. We'll go talk to Von Voyage again here.
What? The bridge is down? Oh, I see. Well, have no fear. With my Hyper Deluxe Super Cannon version 2, I can fix all your problems.
Did you rename it?
Oh, never mind that. You need to come in my backyard again. Lickety split.
Okay, I'm a little worried because it's not just Super Deluxe, it's Hyper Super Deluxe now and version 2. So that kind of says to me something's a little fishy here. I'm just looking because I thought he had a book here that you could read that gave you some information. Not necessarily for progression or anything, just some interesting information regarding certain things in the game.
Isn't it a beauty? This is the revolutionary ultra fabulous turbo cannon.
What? You just renamed this a third or second time.
Oh,
Oh, let's pause that here. Just went red for a second. There we go.
I got so caught up in making this that I plumb forgot about ignition fuel. Nitromite. Need nitromite to fire this up? That sound fun? I've got too much work left on my next invention to get it myself. You'll be fine.
What? Fuel. Is it fuel?
Close, Charlotte, but a little off the mark.
I suppose asking around town is best for now.
Oh, look, and we're back outside of his place again already. Go to Dwarf Village. There's a secret entrance in the Stone Split Gap just before the bridge. That's all I know. Okay, and then you have some information too. Nitromite. Pretty sure dwarves use that stuff in mines to dig tunnels.
I am relieved that we have found a way to Valsena. We must go back to Stone Split Gap and find Dwarf Village.
Nah, I'll save at the statue out here. I'll save using the item seeds for the next time Brave joins us. That way he can see what happens, what that looks like. And yep, that guy always sits out there. own fault there for not actually moving the camera around
We won admirably.
a little. Well, not really irking or disappointment. Probably just more so to my surprise a little bit. I forgot this game doesn't have the ability to like click or hit anything and center the camera back behind you quickly.
Okay. Stay true. And triumph.
You can see like it used to have like an extra like I think it was +6 or possibly even 9.
Okay. Well fought.
To Angela because she's got the adornment. Okay, so let's see. Oh heck yes. Alright, there we go. That gives her that. And another thing is during the night in this area there are zombies here.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, let's see. You gotta find medical herb, use that on yourself. We've already grabbed everything on the road, so this is just running ahead at this point. Alright, there's the save.
Come on. Let's help each other. Time for retreat.
Alright, so just gonna skip that fight for now and head back into the cave. So as I had also mentioned yesterday, one of the rewards you get on the 5th time finding a little cactus. Sorry, I paused there as it had to buffer again for a second, I saw. Well, one of the rewards is being able to escape from battle faster. That little circular, not really a piegraph or chart, that little circular meter will start filling up faster to escape when you have that. Pause again, as that went red for a second there.
To be around here, correct?
I finally get to work out. See this wall here? It's actually an illusion made with refracted light. Cool, huh? You know, they used to call this place Gem Valley because of all the crystals in the rock walls. The crystals are how the dwarves disguise the entrance. Here, look! This big rock looks normal, but I can shine my light to nullify the illusion. I know you want to see, right? Ta-da! Here's what the entrance to Dwarf Tunnel really looks like. Now get in there!
Luminous. Not really an attitude, that's why I paused, because that's what I was initially thinking of referring to it as. But I know that's not what it is. This personality is a little too, like, I guess you could call it happy at times with the way the voice actor sounds. So going through the Shinestone Tunnel or whatever it was called. We are now in Dwarf Village.
Great help! We have found Dwarf Village.
Come on, let's buy some nitromite.
Just making sure there's no more shinies up on these ledges. Oh, switching to daytime now. As I live and breathe, topsoilers. You done saw through our trick entrance, did you? Well, welcome to Dwarf Village. Okay, here is Charlotte. Look at that, it's so moldy in here. I think mushrooms are gonna start sprouting out of me. So it's a little bit difficult for me to grasp her voicing with that. Cave life is just not my style. What do I look like, a mole? So there's still some more shinies and a couple of chests to be found in here.
I have wanted this.
Alright, if I am buying something that we're going to be finding soon, I'm sorry. With the amount of time it's been since I've played, I don't actually remember where most of the equipment chests you would find are.
Watch the shopkeeper done got a job to do. Tunnel mess further in. Wait, I tell you. There's a lot of monsters, so you should buy some items first. I am my shop. Well, on that note, what?
On that note, welcome. Look for Watts.
All these wares are good picks.
Now we got 32 candies.
All these wares are good picks. Good wares.
Well, for 50 apiece, I don't mind. So now we have our objective switched around for us.
Well, all these wares are good picks.
I'll make use of this. Ooh, it's shiny.
Oh shoot, now I'm out of money to get the last weapon. Alright. Do I have enough now?
Wares are good picks.
Barely.
This is useful.
Come again.
I didn't really need to buy weapons immediately. As in, like most games, armor is usually a little more important for staying alive to reduce damage than making sure you do extra damage. We do have a chest all the way back up here on this ledge in the inn. I know it's not been that long past now, but I think I am going to stop before we continue on from Dwarf Village here. So I'm really going to do at this point is just look around for any more chests or items laying on the ground that I could pick up. And I'm going to go to the inn and save, since we're all full on health and everything else otherwise. Alright, so let's see, we already want you. Blew like all of our money on armor and weapons for everyone essentially, even after selling the old stuff. And I actually don't think there's anything else without advancing.
Well, no. again.
Do want to check out something here, though. You already hit 10, and you're the one that has that. So, like, she's the only one that's going to get the boost after defeating enemies. She's the only one that'll get the boost after healing. And the MP boost is one of hers, but it applies to everyone. Then we have the HP boost on her as well. I actually would not mind putting magic armor on her too. But you are limited with your full party before any one class changes to only have 6 of them equipped, 2 on each.
Well, no.
Let's see, what does it say? 3. Okay, that was not that long ago. Oh, it even says we're in Dwarf Village, okay. Alright, so even though this is only about an hour and a half tonight, not fully up to going at the 2 hours like we were before. The Dwarven Mines, which is our next dungeon where we'll run into our next boss, and the next spirit, which is Earth Gnome, the Earth Elemental. Which, as I said, is why I went for stamina on Angela to get Diamond Shards, because that's an Earth spell. But oh, sorry, I just lost my train of thought there for a second. Why the pause? As I said, it's a bit of a lengthier dungeon, and some of the enemies and fights in that take a little longer. So it's going to take a bit of time to get through that. I'm not quite up to doing that at the moment. Especially since right before he left, we did make enough progress to get past the second boss of the game, as well as make our way into Dwarven Village here. So the next time we'll continue on, make our way through, wait for the OBS to go green there again. Next time we come back, we'll look for where Watts is, make our way through the Dwarven Mine, take out that boss if we can get to it. It should be 2 hours. We should at least be able to make it to that boss, because it's the absolute next area that we have to reach. Oh, we'll talk to this guy just to advance here, too. Well, the dwarves have such interesting voices in the Mana series. Ow. That's a bit rude. More so considering I'm playing as 3 female characters right now. Okay, so that advances our plot to go into the mine and actually look for him. So I'm actually going to just head down and save after doing that little bit here before we sign off. So we come back again, like I said, we'll actually go into the Dwarven Mine there, find Watts, make our way through it the best we can. It'll be a bit of a longer endeavor because dungeons are going to start getting longer and longer now a little bit. And some of the enemies in the Dwarven Mine can take a bit of time to kill. Oh, sorry. But yeah. Just because, as you can see, we're running into more and more armored enemies. And just newer, tougher enemies with more defense or more HP. So they take more hits overall. Now we'll come back, go down the tunnel, find Watts. Do our best to make our way to the boss, and ultimately the Elemental Spirit of Earth gnome to unlock those abilities and recruit his help. And then see what else Watts might want and continue on from there. So that'll be it for tonight. I know it's only about an hour and a half, where we went for about 2 hours yesterday. So I'll see you all, probably do some more tomorrow, but I'll probably do an earlier... Waiting for that to go green again. But we'll probably do an earlier stream as well tomorrow, just to at least make it through here. So until we come back again tomorrow at some point, I'll see you all the next time, where we continue our playthrough as Reese with the main character of Trials of Mana, with the all-girl party. Until then, everybody, goodbye and have a good night.